So I thought I would post this video because I'm curious as to how y'all would respond to this, because I've seen a lot of dog attack videos on YouTube and a lot of different responses to the way people, especially police, handle them. In this scenario, I've got numerous dogs running toward me, and at the time it just looked like a blob of dogs to me. I thought it was 5 or 10 dogs. I wouldn't even know that it was 4 dogs if I hadn't had the video here. But I wanted to see what y'all would do. Keep in mind that when you're on the bicycle, one, if you stay on the bicycle while you're dealing with dogs, you know, distracting you from the road, you run a high risk of ending up in a serious traffic incident, and you could go through somebody's windshield and not only kill yourself but get them killed, because going into the oncoming lane tends to be kind of an issue with these sorts of situations. So you definitely want to get off the bike, which I'm pretty sure that's why I got off the bike here, was because I heard these dogs barking and I wasn't quite sure what was going to happen at this point. And also, you know, you always want to get off the bike and put it between you and the dogs, obviously. That's your shield. Keep yourself safe and be cautious and get off the bike so you can stay stable and you know, not end up in the oncoming lane, because after all, when you're distracted from the road, that's always a very dangerous, potentially lethal situation. And well, frankly, I was just wondering what y'all would do, because, you know, you're facing very serious harm in a situation like this. You're facing potential death from at least 4 vectors. Vector 1 would be the dog hits an artery. You've got arteries in your legs and in your neck. If the dog hits an artery, you could bleed to death. If you get infected by this dog and puncture wounds, especially, you know, feces-laden puncture wounds like you would get from a dog because the dog's been licking its butthole all day, puncture wounds tend to get infected, so you face an infection risk that could cost you your life and, you know, body parts. You also have the issue with medications. A lot of these medications, especially these antibiotics, can be, you know, has some really nasty side effects, like Cipro. It can cause busted tendons, and I think it can cause heart problems as well. So you could end up dying years down the road prematurely because you took a very dangerous medication that saved your life in the short term but may cost you it in the long term. And 4, there's also the traffic issue. If you get pushed back into the road because of these dogs, or chased into the, well, you know, pushed further into the road because of these dogs, or chased in further into the road, especially into the oncoming lane because of these dogs, you know, you could get killed because of that, and plus that could cause a traffic incident that could kill other people, you know, if they swerve to go around you or these dogs. Even if you get across the road and the dogs come at you across the road, that opens up some new problems where, you know, you can have some traffic incidents and other issues that could occur because of dogs running across the road. So there's at least 4 avenues to death here, and death not just for you but for other people if there's a traffic incident. There's also the issue where you could face serious harm if a dog bites you in your forearm, for example, and messes up your tendons, and you need those tendons to type or use a mouse or write or something at work or pick up boxes. You're not going to be working anymore. So you're facing some very serious risk with a situation like this, and I'm just kind of wondering how you would handle it. Would you wait, or would you just shoot the stupid things and prevent all these problems? Here's the video. Just let me know, and please comment, like, and subscribe. And please don't forget to hit that notification bell, and please do leave a comment on how you would handle this situation. Keep in mind that pepper spray and pepper gel are not reliable. Pepper balls bust in the chamber and it will blow back on you. I've tried out a lot of things over the years, by the way, thousands of dollars worth of things because of these stupid, irresponsible trash people like this, and I know what works and what doesn't. So you tell me what you would do. Wait or shoot and prevent all the potential harm that could happen because of this. Oh, I failed to explain the pepper spray, pepper gel issue completely. The problem is they will blow back on you, and if it hits you in the face, you will lose the ability to see. Also, it never hits the dog. The dog dodges it, the dog runs back and forth, and it just hardly ever hits the dog. And plus, when you're dealing with a pack of dogs, just because you spray one, even if you are successful with it, the other could come up and get you in the neck or the leg or whatever. So especially when dealing with a pack of dogs, it's a very stupid idea to use any pepper gel or pepper spray, or even the pepper balls, which do bust in the chamber because they're a clamshell design, and it will blow back on you, and you don't want tear gas and pepper spray blowing back on you. So the stuff is dangerous. It's not only ineffective, but it's also dangerous to the user. It's only very useful in certain situations, and I would not advise ever using it in the event that you're dealing with a dog unless it's just the only thing you've got. And then you need to pay close attention to the wind, and that's another thing I've noticed, that I am not paying attention to the wind in these incidents. And you probably won't be paying attention to the wind either, because you will just be focusing on the threat. But so yeah, that stuff is not reliable, and frankly it's for fist fights, not for anything where you could end up infected or killed, or with messed up tendons or anything like that. So anyway, oh, and before I forget, I forgot to ask this, what do you think this dog here, the second dog from the left, is? Because I thought it was a wolf, or a wolf-type dog of some sort, but I've been gaslit into thinking it's not, or so I think I've been gaslit. What do you think? Is this dog here a wolf? And what is this thing here? I don't know, but this seems to be the most aggressive of the whole pack. Anyway, this time the video will play. Here you go. Get! Get!